What is up, guys? My name's Tony 2.0, coming to you today to talk about kind of the hot button topic of the month, of the last few months. We're going to talk about guns, gun violence, and gun legislation today. There are a lot of facts out there, and if you watch the news, a lot of those facts are skewed. So I want to bring you what I was able to find. A lot of the stuff that I'm bringing up is put up by the CDC. So it is accurate. It's a government-run thing. It's legit. Go check it out. The reason I want to talk about it is mostly because the news is making gun violence out to be the bad guy of the hour. It brings in viewers, makes people angry, gets people upset. They're trying to pass legislation right now that will, again, remove assault rifles availability to Americans. One of the main things that you should know is crazy people do crazy things, regardless of what regulations or what laws are in place. Someone who goes out and shoots up a school, shoots up a movie theater, they are not a law-abiding citizen, regardless of if they acquired the weapon legally or not. They are not performing a legal act. Why would you ever think that creating more laws would keep these people from breaking them? What creating more harsh gun laws is going to do is make it harder for the people who are responsible and actually follow the laws. It's going to make it harder for them to acquire the weapons. I want to give you guys some facts. These are from the CDC. Try to follow along. In 2011, total deaths caused by gun violence or gun crimes was 31,940. From 2010, that's a very small increase. 2010, 31,328 deaths. In 2004, 29,569. This number hovers around that 30,000 mark for just about the last 10 years. It increased a little in the early 90s, late 80s, that time period. But it's been pretty consistent. Of the 31,940 deaths caused by guns, 19,766 were caused by suicide, people taking their own lives. That equates to 61% of all gun deaths. That's a hint there. Pay attention, because I'm going to get to the point. Homicide, or illegal killing, 11,101 people. That's 34%. Accidental discharge, 851 deaths. Of note, 258 people were killed by what they call legal intervention. So police officers breaking and entering, somebody gets shot, self-defense, things like that. If 61% of all the gun deaths in America are caused from suicide, that's the reason. Why are we freaking out about tragedies? They are horrible. I do not take anything away from those families or the incidents. But I think the numbers show something. I think that it shows that mental instability and mental health is probably a leading factor in what causes a lot of gun violence. 11,101 people killed of homicide. That obviously states that because these statistics show most of these gun violent acts happen in low income or gang related incidences. Drugs are involved, poor people are involved. Wouldn't you think maybe we should take care of the poor people? Maybe we should try to rehabilitate some of those lost members of our society? Some numbers that you should be aware of. In 2011, 32,310 deaths caused by car accidents. Well, that's more than gun violence. Maybe we should get rid of cars. They cause more deaths. I mean, let's just get rid of cars. Make everybody take the bus or ride a bike, right? 9,878 deaths by drunk driving. So pretty much right on that level with the homicide and gun violence thing. Maybe we should get rid of alcohol. Causes a lot of deaths, right? 599,413 deaths in 2009 from heart disease. I don't have any more updated numbers because it takes them a while to process. Maybe we should get rid of fast food. Maybe we should get rid of additives and all these fatty things that everyone's eating. 443,000 deaths due to lower respiratory issues. Basically, cigarettes, right? Maybe we should get rid of cigarettes. Makes sense. In 2012, there were 7 mass shootings. A mass shooting is classified as at least 4 people killed. A total of 68 people killed in 2012 due to gun violence. So let's say the number carries over from 2011. So we got around 32,000 gun deaths, right? That is less than a 20% caused by these mass shootings. You see where I'm going with this? It seems like we're focusing on the wrong issues. There's been 70 mass shootings since 1982. A total of 543 deaths caused by mass shootings. Again, a mass shooting is classified as more than 4 people shot and killed. That equates to be 0.017%. If we look at it just from, let's say all of those mass shootings were in 2012, and there's 32,000 gun deaths, still 0.017%. We are focusing on the wrong issues in America, and we tend to jump the gun. Adding more stringent laws, making guns harder to get, does not solve the problem of these mass shootings. Adding more police officers doesn't solve the problem. Adding more prisons to put these people in doesn't solve the problem. I don't know if there is a true solution. What I do know is that if we focused more attention on helping the mentally ill, you're making a right step. You're attacking the problem at its roots. That can go as far as to help alcoholics. It's a mental illness. That's a physical illness. How about obesity? They say 61% of America is obese. Well, if the leading cause of death is heart disease, maybe an outreach program, maybe starting something to get people healthy. Maybe that's the approach you should take. They put these big numbers in front of you to scare you. People by nature flock to what is popular, what's hot. It is disgusting to see the news coverage for some of these tragedies. I don't know the name of the shooter in Connecticut. I don't know the name of the shooter that was here in my hometown in Denver that shot up the theater. I don't want to know. These people are not doing this because they are violent people. They're doing this because they want attention and they know they're going to get it. They know that if they post something this tragic and this heinous, the news is going to cover it and they are going to live in infamy. The news channels dare them and challenge the next one by promoting it. Let's look at it in the context of video games, because video games, movies, violent entertainment is always blamed for these. In a video game, if your friend comes to you and says, let's say Black Ops 2, I just dropped a 100-kill game. What do you want to do? Well, you want to beat him, right? It's human nature. You want to try to top the next person. By glorifying these tragedies, we are perpetuating the issue. There's some crazy asshole out there right now that is watching this stuff on the news, that is ready to end his life. And instead of being able to get the mental help that he needs, He's going to try to top that asshole in Connecticut. And he's going to shoot up a hospital. He's going to shoot up a newborn baby ward in some hospital somewhere. Or he's going to go into God knows what and kill a bunch more people. Why do we focus on the wrong issues in this country? And it's always these knee-jerk reactions. Our government is so poorly run. They are so out of touch with the people. It is frustrating, and it is hard to watch the news. Guys, I just wanted to give you my take on everything. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, click the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me how I did. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button. There'll be plenty more of this stuff. I was going to save it for Mad as Hell Monday because I'm kind of mad about it. But I want to get it off my chest. The funny thing's going to be is I think I'm going to put a gun on the thumbnail for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Tony 2.0. I'll check you next time. Peace.